more. And
Ooh.
just a few things that he's not understanding about the matchup, saying that Riptor definitely beats Hisako. So, I think this is going to be a good test for Toxin because all he has to worry about is one matchup, and apparently it's a favorable one. So right now he's got to take it to Af0xygrampa, who did lose in the Hisako mirror earlier in this tournament. So, definitely the first stage for this comeback if you're rooting for Beyond Toxin.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think he's a crowd favorite. I see a lot of people cheering for him.
That's right. That's right.
Nice jump back medium punch with that air to air, and Toxin taking him all the way across the screen with these running tails. Oh, she's got such long reach on her tail normals, man. She's super long range. Gets caught low. Didn't interrupt the gap. Oh, and the air on Ryozan. Since she had the Wrath meter, she was able to restand him. Went for a late counter breaker, and he did convert off of those jabs finally into the headbutt.
Yeah, maybe that was something he took to the lab. Something that he kind of noticed was those slacking in terms of like timing there. Now, because of where that round ended, Toxin did have a lot of room to kind of run away. But either way, Hisako right on top of you.
Right, and that was a beautiful decision for an anti-air there from Toxin. And that's going to be a guaranteed parry. And Foxy's going to take this first life bar away from Toxin. They're both in their instinct, but Foxy has a full bar meter and full Wrath meter. He has to be careful here.
Carpet, big jump in from Toxin, able to find the hit, converting to some pretty good damage here.
Nice, didn't break any of that.
Yeah, the hard knockdown of the Flame Carpet, very impressive on that wake up, especially when you don't have those wake up options like Hisako.
No breaks from Foxy here. This is big trouble. Oh, wow! Breaks the light auto doubles after the jump in.
Not really sure what Foxy's, trying to do there. It looks like almost like he doesn't want to take, the block. But, I feel like the whole strength in this matchup is the fact that, Riptor forces you to block that and forces you to block whatever's coming next.
Correct.
But,
that looked a little rough towards the end there. Toxin looked very convincing in his pressure.
Yeah, running.
He might know a thing or two about how to play Riptor.
Yeah. We saw this before. Maybe we haven't seen specifically as much detail to the Flame Carpet, but it could be, just as Foxy never really getting started. We saw Beyond Toxin doing great in the winners finals, here and there, but once Hisako gets that momentum, as long as she keeps guessing right, it doesn't matter how unfavorable the matchup is. You're just going to get command grabbed, you're parried over and over again in this vicious cycle or this vicious circle, if you will.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, that's the name of the game, right? Okay, so we're going to have game 2 here. Foxy's got to make an adjustment.
And remember, guys, if you guys want to support and contribute to the Matcherino, the link is in the chat. You guys can summon it there with the Matcherino or bracket command. Looks like Nightbot is all over it. Nightbot is probably your best mod. Right?
Yeah, I think they're doing a pretty good job.
All right.
I want to give a shout out to my mods actually because they are killing it in my stream because there's so many things in my stream I have no idea like how to operate and they just cover it all for me. So thank you for helping a simpleton like me actually figure out how to run a tournament.
Yeah, man, that's what friends are for. That's what friends are for. Big jump in, a back throw here for spacing or the positioning here, I should say. Beyond Toxin, getting some tail pressure here. Now, did we establish if she can shadow counter that 3-hitting tail?
Yeah, you absolutely can. Every single character can. If you block the first 2 hits and then activate your shadow counter, you can actually shadow counter the 3rd hit of the standing heavy kick.
Okay. So now the flame. So now that shadow attack was projectile invulnerable.
Correct. That's why it went through the flame carpet, and Foxy knew that.
Yeah, I was a little confused there. I was like, "Where's the flame carpet?"
Right. She was able to get right through that, and wow! And he just dash up throws and takes the life bar. Same situation as last time. Both players have access to instinct. A lot of resources on deck. No shadow counters from Foxy though.
And no flame carpet there set up from Toxin when he saw the sweep. He saw the sweep hit. And maybe he might have misinput it there, but I feel like that was a free attempt to go for that. Is that not it after a sweep?
Right? Yeah. No, that was definitely it.
Now you also mentioned that Riptor does more throw damage than everybody else. How much more are we talking?
I'm not sure what the exact number is. Maybe like an extra 2 or 3% on her throw. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But it is definitely more than everybody else's. This is huge damage from Foxy. He's gonna get the life lead off this. Toxin's in danger.
71%. He literally did 71%.
Oh, the big read. The call out. And the sweep. The tail. Foxy not blocking. Woo! Both players are in danger, and he ran into a Riptor tail, and Riptor, wow, with that long reach, just caught Foxy out of whatever he was trying to do. And Toxin is now up 2-0 over Af0xygrampa.
That Riptor tail is such an incredible move for spacing. You know, it
goes so far. It goes incredibly far.
It goes really far, but to me, it kind of just seems like, you know, one of those why not moves, especially when you have a character like Hisako with like not a great jump arc. Like again, she doesn't seem like a very mobile character to me. So I feel like in this matchup, you know, Riptor's just throwing it out there, throwing it out there, throwing it out there. What's the score now?
The score is 2. I believe it's 2-0 Toxin. Did Foxy get a game? I see that his losses say, or his wins say 3, and he definitely got 3 games against Super Noon. That's why he won the set. So my guess is that he hasn't taken a game yet. But this is gonna be set point for Toxin here. But don't count out Foxy. He just reverse 3-0'd Super Noon. Jesus Christ, this is a lot to handle, guys. This is some fun, good, clean action here in this this Killer Instinct invasion. Thank you guys so much for supporting and watching and loving Killer Instinct just as I do. The Matcherino is now currently at $370.11. Thank you, Maxwell Perner, for the $10 contribution.
Huge shout outs to you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you guys are incredible. Okay, Toxin has Foxy where he wants him. That was a deep jumping heavy kick cross up.
Now, were that 2 throw attempts there from Riptor?
It was, yeah. They both whiffed, so just out of the spacing.
Yeah, he wasn't close enough to get that throw.
Big arrow RZ recapture, and Toxin locking out with the heavy linker. Foxy, this is how it all gets started.
Ooh, smart stuff there.
He's in Mortal Kombat Tournament Champion mode right now.
Super try hard. Let's do it. I like how Toxin decided to try to get out of the corner as best as he could, but, you know, Hisako is just kind of always on top of you.
Right, and that was a flip out that he used off that standing light kick into a tail flip, and Foxy didn't react to parry it, but Toxin actually kept it in the front as opposed to going for cross up. Had he crossed up, Foxy would have got hit. Oh, and a big jump out of that reset. And the damage ender is going to be enough. Okay, Toxin.
Yeah, he you know, added on to the damage with that shadow attack. And,
yeah, he's not out of this by any stretch of the imagination. Running with that running heavy punch. This is going to be big damage here. If he goes for damage, this might almost... Wow, it almost tied it up in just one combo.
47%, is that fair?
I think she needs it. .com. Flame carpet. That's going to be a parry. Big heavy linker break from Toxin. That was clutch. Oh, and the reactionary punish. Yeah, throwing those mortars was a big commitment. And Foxy, wait, Toxin. No breaker, and Foxy's gonna take it.
You mistimed the breaker there. Now, when you mistime the breaker, do you get locked out for the same amount of time, or?
Yes, correct. You get locked out for the same amount of time as a normal timing lockout for sure.
So that's very unfortunate. Oh,
correct.
Very unfortunate there for Toxin. We've seen Foxy do this before. He can absolutely do it. Probably a more unfavorable matchup here, but you know, Foxy's one of the clutchest players around.
Yeah, he's been clutch this whole tournament so far. I mean, that reverse 3-0 says it all. That was super good from Foxy. But can he make the dream work again?
The dream. I believe.
It's alive and well, and he's on the Hisako stage, so he does have a 10% buff to luck right now, and I do think that this is actually going to be in his favor because of the stage helping him out. The Village of Whispers. Hisako's village. Her hometown.
Shut up before somebody believes you.
So, yeah, everybody at the Village of Whispers here is now booing Riptor. They're like, boo, get out of here. We want Hisako to win.
Well, it's a good thing that Riptor doesn't have any ears, so she can't even hear him.
She doesn't. How would she hear?
I don't know.
Right.
I'm not a dinosaur.
You're not a dinosaur. That was the greatest thing I've ever heard on any commentary line ever. All right, but this is actually a really good positioning for Toxin here. Has her in the corner, and Riptor's rushdown is just so oppressive that anywhere on the screen she's oppressive, right? But especially in the corner, it's just like Guess City. Speaking of Guess City, Foxy spamming throws and spamming lows. This is gonna be big damage. That was technically breakable, and this is gonna be a big cash out, and that's gonna be the life bar. Foxy 60%.
Is that fair?
You know, it would be wrong of me to say that it wasn't. Ooh, the cross-up was blocked. Big punish from Foxy. The active frames, the Onryozan Rekka is so active. And a good jump back fierce from Toxin.
Very MK. Very MK after
Very.
getting hit. Hold
Very
up.
much so. That's a big parry.
Oh, God, slowing down time. How's that fair? How's that fair?
The whole game is like this. It's totally fair. Or it's not fair at all and everybody has it.
There you go. Is it unfair if everyone has it?
No. Absolutely not. That's the way the game works. Okay, right. Toxin.
What do you think of that display of
The display of what? I apologize.
Try-hardness.
Foxy's definitely showing why he's won so many tournaments in the past. We can say that much. He's definitely an experienced, veteran fighting game player. And, ooh, this is going to work here. Yep, reversal. Shadow Clever Girl, there it is. I know how much you like that name.
I love that name. That's incredible. It looks like Toxin was a little too slow there on the punish. It did look like Foxy had some kind of whiff there.
Right, but he was able to whiff punish and find the hit with the heavy kick for that combo there that Foxy just broke. And wait a minute, this is going to be it here. Toxin going to go right into the Ultra and finish out the set from this comeback. Wow, Foxy, the dream was alive and then it wasn't.
Then it died.
Full Ultras?
God. Oh my God.
Full Ultras? Oh, the recapture.
Toxin, you animal.
Toxin's gonna take it 3-1 over Af0xygrampa and finds himself in Grand Finals where he'll have his run back with Tadazi, who is sitting pretty in Grand Finals on the winner's side.
Yeah, but you know what? This time around, I think Toxin's going to be going into this matchup with a little bit more experience and a little bit more of a